gonna learn how to display tables in HTML. So let's get started. So this is the file we had before. It's a single file called website. It's HTML file. Well, when we're using Visual Studio Code on live server. So let me start running. Now I don't have anything here. So let me start creating the tables. So I'm creating a table of customers. So I would start with table, and then I will create rows. So TR means table row. So let me actually create 3. So that would be 3 rows. And then I would want to write how many columns do I want in each row. So if I say TD stands for table data, it should have been C, table columns, but it's D. So let's say this is the, say, first name we want there. And then say last name, boom, boom. And then I'm just gonna copy this. We'll get back to this. So I created 3 columns in this row. So I just wanna do the same, basically create 3 rows in each column. So now this is what we have. It's kind of hard to see. So now let's use CSS. We talked about in another video how CSS works, but we create an internal CSS, and we're gonna get the table and give a width of 100%. So now the table takes the whole all the available width in this document. And then I want the table and TD, and I want to create a border around it on pixel solid C black. So now we could see that. So now we have 3 rows and we have 3 columns for each row. Now of course we want to change this to last name, and then this to say country. We save that. So I have, and then let's actually change this. So let's say the first person is John, last name is Doe, he's from the UK. The other one would be, say, he's from her name is Amina Ali, and she's from, say, Iran. Cool. So now we have John here, John Doe from the UK, Amina Ali from Iran, but we could see this is not the same data. This is headers and this is the actual data. So it would be great if there was a way to say, hey, that's the header, not the data, like that rest. It actually exists. So it's H. So it would be TH instead of T. So let's all change all these 3. When I save, now you could see that they become pulled and kind of bigger than the rest to say, hey, I'm a header, but also the space went away because we need to add TH there. Now it's kind of normal. But this looks great now, but there are too many boxes. I don't know if you can see that. There's actually a nice way to fix it. It's called, the table has a border collapse property here. And if I say that, now that sounds like a table we recognize. That looks great. So now you can add one more customer. So let me add, I'm gonna be using a lot of names here. James Brian, and he's from, I don't know, like the USA. Save it. Now, so we added one more. This looks great. We can actually even make it better. So let's say we want to add a caption, like a way. I don't know, this is a customer. I just have this table. I don't know what this table is for. So you can add a caption to the table. Say customers. Then close the caption. If I save that, nice. Now we can give the table a title, caption called customers. And then we can, make the caption bold, or we can style that separately as we like. I mean, this already looks great. Now here you might notice this is centered, but this is not. There is a property called align. So in table, for example, if I say align text, I think it's text align. Yep. Then I can say center. Now they will all center. If I say end, they will all go to the end. And if I say start, they will all go to start except to the header, because if I want to make the header start, I have to explicitly do it in here, for example. So that looks great. Now there might be scenarios. Now you can mess with the actual styling of the table. So for example, if we change this to white, let's say I change this to white, so you don't see the border because it's white, and then I can give a background color. Say this, and I save that. That looks great, right? The border becomes white, and then everything else has the background color. That looks really, really cool. So, and something else you can do is you can make one, for example, you can make this data take over 2 columns. So for example, John, you can add call span, which means it span in multiple columns. Now you see John text the first row column and the second column. And then if you remove the country, you can see it better. So if there is a scenario where you would like one to take over multiple, you can definitely do it like that. Yeah, but that's all the important things about tables, and we'll deal more with them later. See you in the next video. Bye bye.